Hello everybody, this is Sonia. Now I've come back on here because I wanted to talk to you about this again. I took the button off. I took the button off because I didn't like the button because it didn't sit nice, and I didn't like that sitting there. I'm going to move these things. I'm just when you're doing these sort of things, I feel a little bit daunted by the fact that I know when I like it and when I don't. And I know there's something wrong with this. I know that this is not right, okay? Now, because it's still in the beginning stages, though, I shouldn't worry about it, but I want to tell you what I think it is. See this here? It's there and it's so obvious, right? When you look at a piece, you should have the whole thing, you should see it, right? Unless you have a accent piece, I think that's what you call it. You should be able to look at the whole piece as a thing. You understand? The whole thing as the one. So what I'm going to need to do, unless I take that off, which I don't really want to, is it's going to have to come together with things like that one. Okay? I'm going to have to put other bits of blingy stuff on here, which I intend to do, but until it's sort of balking me a bit, you know, because I want to I don't know, this is really, it's balking me, you know. I would have, if you start from the base and you work up and you put all your bits on and then you put your bit of laces on and then you put your bling on, that's fine. But I got carried away here because I really wanted to do that and went too far too fast. And, you know, you need to put other pieces around that'll all come in together, so that's not going to be still sitting there like this big green or whatever colour thingy it is. So I have got, it's bluey green, I have got some bluey green little, oh they're green actually, little bits here, and as soon as you start to add these pieces, that's not going to come up, you're not going to see that very plain. As soon as, well it should do, as soon as you start to add other pieces to it, it should take away a little bit from how way out that is, if you know what I mean. Hopefully it will, I don't know. I'm just, I know a lot of people can do things and they don't have to worry about, because it just goes together for them, you know, but I seem to feel like I need to, I know, fidget with mine a bit because I want it to all blend in. They don't say, I'm not saying people don't blend in, because they do. They really do work, but you just got to try and that I'm not really too happy with either. So I've got to work my way through it so to get to that, okay? And I will. And if I get so far as to sew these all on and not like what this here, I'll take it off. Or will I do it now? I really don't want to. This is a nice piece of green that I seen that was that I was looking for, that I found on me, and I was thinking about putting that on there. I don't know whether to subdue that piece or not, you know, to take that out, because I think it's too. See, if I put my hand over it like that, you're looking at the whole thing now, aren't you? As soon as I take it away, we see this green spot. Okay, so I'm going to have to take that off because he's beautiful, but he's just too much. Have I stuck it right onto the whole thing, or can I just pick the whole thing off and keep him on something else? I probably can take it off. That's sad, isn't it? Really, Sonia? I got it. I got that bit off. It's still, that settled it down a bit, didn't it? See, it's not so over the top now. Maybe I could put a little flower in there, save me having to wreck that. Let me see if this works. Okay. I know when we are doing this crafting, it's not like it's does that look better? Do you think? Is it still taking? I'm trying to see it up there in the camera. It doesn't look too bad. They're a bit yellowy, but you know, I've got yellow in there, and I'll probably put some down in that direction down there. And that pretty piece, I've just got him sitting there, and he can come back on here later. What do you reckon? Do you think so? Okay. I'm glad you agree with me. Okay. See, because these ones here are very, very florally, aren't they? So they're going to have something on them. I don't know. It'll come to me. You watch, it'll come to me. I'll see what's going to happen with it when I get to there. Okay. Oh dear. So when I did inches and that, you do all them first, and then you want to put them where that you think they should go. I love this open weave stuff here. I do love this. I might put a bit of this on here. So we'll do a bit more work on this now. That I'm a bit happier now that I've got that on there. Well, I'm going to put that on there in a minute. I'm going to put this. If I get this upside down. No, because the butterfly is going to be at the top, remember? Okay. So that's nearly covering that all up. But that doesn't matter because you can still see the bit that's underneath there. And I don't know what I'm looking for to put on top of it. I've got nothing on the throat. I've got nothing. Can't tell you. No. We'll find something here in a minute. Nobody panic. Maybe that's not the right colour. Hang on, I've got a box of bits here. There's my bead needle in there too that I've seen that. Lots of bits. I must have something in here that I can put on there. You need different things, don't you? You know you need to have different things. Everything's not the same. I do come up with the same colours in it all the time though. Oh, look at this. I did that. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Love that leaf. Then I did it. Now what am I going to do with it? Just hang around with me? It's okay. Don't worry. Nobody panic. Do I need any of this on here? Maybe we'll later. Maybe you will. Okay, so what have I got here? Little dangly bits. No, I don't think I want them. I need something that'll go down here. These flat back things are nice because they'll stay reasonably flat. I don't know if I want to put charms on there yet or not. Lovely thing their lady made me. Come on, Sonia, what are you going to find? What do you want to find, Sonia? That's a bit bright. Hang on, I think I've taken too much on that. Let's just put a bit on it. What do you reckon? And then put something else on there. It does take me a long time to do stuff, people. I'm sorry about that. I get very disheartened though if it's not right. I can't handle it if it doesn't look right. I won't keep going if it doesn't look right. Now I'd cut this off here and put it on. So I don't think it matters if it comes over the edge a bit, right? It's not going to be a problem if it comes over the edge. I'm going to put some glue on this. It's going to be on a book cover, so it doesn't all have to be sewn. I do like to sew the patches on, but you can stick them on yourself anyway, but I just wanted to have the sewing on it for the edging. These glue pots, I'm using the wrong one again, am I? There's one sitting here. Oh no, he's not open yet. I don't know how many things of glue I've been buying lately. I've figured it out. It took me a long time, what I was doing wrong. If I wanted glue, if I wanted to put the glue from the big pot into the little pot, which I did a fair bit, I realised that obviously going through the air, the glue was getting thicker than it should have been. You understand? Because I was tipping it from one to the other, there was air getting in there, and that's not good. It did not work well for me at all. Okay? Now I've got to notice that I've got this part here that's going to come across there, but that's okay because I'm going to stick it onto the book, okay, the cover. Right. Now I've got this tiny little flower there I found. I'm going to stick him somewhere. You know what would have been nice too, using more of those. But what are you going to do? You've already got this far, Sonia, so just keep going. See, there's another piece of that one there that I've cut off. You never know what I might find. Actually, this is my slow stitching here, and I really want to do some more of that. Maybe do some more slow stitching. What am I after? Something to give this a bit of a lift. And I like that. That's nice. So the reason I put it there was because, see, the threads started to pull on this too, which is a shame, because these scissors don't seem very nice, do they? We're going to put this across here, eh? This looks pretty. Come here. This glue's khaki. Oh dear, it makes me wild, it does. It's really good stuff. All I got to do is be able to get it out of the bottle. So what I want to do is buy one of those. Actually, while I'm talking about this, I can try that now, can't I? If I got the other bottle here somewhere. I've got the little bottles that I had with the little pointy end on them, you know, with that. I hope I didn't throw it away, but so all the glue was all too hard and it wouldn't come out. Oh, and hubby took it out to try and see if he could get the glue out of it. Because I put some from one bottle into it and it went all, and it wouldn't keep coming out. It was all claggy and yucky and, oh well, my turn here. I'm okay. I'm just, I get flustered by it because it's so annoying. I just want to put a tiny little bit of glue on some things, and I don't know how many things I've gone and bought like this. Look, I've got this here, and I went and bought PVA because it's supposed to have a small end, but it's PVA, and it doesn't come out that fast, but it's good, but it's not good for what I'm doing. I want to use the other glue. Anyway, so I've got about 3 or 4 of these because I keep buying different sorts. I bought another one the other day and it wasn't PVA, so thank goodness I got the right thing that time. Okay, so that's going to go there. And then we could put that there, couldn't we? What do you think? That looks good. It's keeping on the down low. It's not too out in the world and biting. It's not too loud. And it's got a bit of bling. You people are going to get sick of this glue. I'm not the only one though. Everybody has it. Well, not everybody. There's a glue out there that ladies use, and it's got that nice little metal top on it, and it just goes slide over everything. Really good. Comes out really fast and does really well. Well, let's try it. Come on. Come on. I'll put this on. So I'm going to just have to go and search that internet until I find it. I know it probably won't be very expensive. It might be a little bit expensive, but you know what? It could probably last me ages because I won't be spilling it everywhere. Because I only can get down to about this far in these, and I definitely can't get any more of it out of there, and I don't know why, but, oh, well, sorry about that. I'm having a bit of a go on here, aren't I? Let's be quiet now. Oh, dear, somebody drink all me drink. I better have a bit of water now. I was having a bit of Pepsi Max, no sugar, which is good, but for me, but sometimes you just got to have something different. I drink water all the time. I have 2 cups of coffee, and then I drink water all the time. And the water starts to get a bit, you know, doesn't it? Don't you reckon? Don't know about anybody else, but I do. I drink a lot of water. Always have done all my life. Carry it with me everywhere. Take it in the room for night time. Have it out near my chair for the day. I have water all the time. But then, you know, I'm just starting to get sick of it now. It's go. Oh well, I've still got. I'm not going to have that. Look at this, isn't this pretty? This is a nice piece. I'll put it somewhere. Now I want to try and see if I can put something else there, though, aren't we? Righto, let me see. How about we keep things really. This is a flower sequence. This is in here. It's a flower sequence thing. Quite cool, isn't it, really? Not the right colour. You can't see him. You can't see him. I'm just fishing around in here playing because this is what this is going to be called, Craft With Me. And I'm very slow at it, but I get it done eventually. I've had so much of this stuff for so long. Hang on, come here you, I'll get that little one. Okay, where'd you go? Upside down. Nah, but there needs to be something there because that makes a bit of a difference, but not the difference we're looking for, okay? But that can go on that bit. I think that can safely go on that bit. I'm a bit worried about this piece of pink, but it'll be fine, mate. You know what I haven't got? My nice little stick that I got. Hang on, I've got one here. Somebody else give me one of these. Oh, I've got another stick. It's a, you know, for gluing your businesses down. You pick him up. Whoops, maybe not. This is not a very good one, is it? No, this is not very good quality. Okay. Don't worry, it's not. It was a family member posted me this, and it's, don't worry about anybody else being upset because it's wrong. I'm going to put a bit of glue on there. No, I've got to put it on here, don't I? Because if I put it on there, it'll... See, now I can't get it... I've got a tiny bit on because my hands are... This is still going to work. It just broke off the end bit. What did I do with it? See, this is like a wax thing, isn't it? So I'm going to... I can melt that back on there if things get, you know, tricky. Look at that. Oh, I squirted glue out all over the place. I'll get it off after. Now, oh, there's a little flower sitting there. Does he want to go on that? No, that has to be different. I'll find the right piece for that. Now, when you've only got a very small amount of stuff, things are a lot easier, believe you me. I found it a lot easier to do stuff years ago when I didn't have very much. Now, it takes me forever because I've got too much stuff to work with, I think. Too many different ideas, isn't there? There's too many ideas. Anyway, never mind. You'll forgive me for being fiddly today, I hope. I'll find something that'll go there. You watch me. Because if I'm not here, if you can't see me hands, you know that I'm fiddling around behind me trying to find the right thing, and I'm going to get the pliers here and pull this apart. It's got two on it, 2 bits. Take that off there. I don't know. Something like that. I don't know. Something like that. Anyway, this will be the last one. I'll be boring you with this because I'll find something else to do. And oh, here's me butterfly I did. And there's me some of those. Look at this, isn't this awesome? I might put these on me Etsy. But then I like them and I don't know if I want to, you know. But they could still go on me Etsy. What do you reckon? What have I got in here? I'm looking for a bit of bling. I'm not looking for that. That's not the right thing. I got carried away, didn't I? To the wrong direction. Green stars, they're nice. Somebody made me this and gave it to me. Look, isn't that beautiful? Put it in there. It's got to go in them other things that I've got, other pin cushions I've got there to put them in. Okay. I wonder how many people's turned off the cameras. Doesn't really matter, I suppose, if you don't want to watch me playing in the things, but this is what I'm doing. I'm crafting. There's an alligator. I think somebody posted me those too. I really appreciate that, you know. These people are very kind to sharing with me. Very kind sharing with me. It is very nice of you. Look at that, isn't that neat? That's something that's a neat bead, isn't it? It's off something I've pulled apart because I get a lot of jewellery, as you know, and then I take it to pieces. And I like that ring. And that this here I've got on one of them on something else I made. Actually, that looks pretty good, that thing, doesn't it? I'll be a bit blingy up by the time I've finished, eh? Bit sighing here, aren't I? Shocking. I can't help it. I do enjoy doing this. It's very, very nice to do. Play with all these bits and pieces, isn't it? seen something in here, and now I can't find it again. I like to tip it out into a dish and fiddle through it, and I've got a terrible habit of leaving it in the dish and then it'll go into something else and never find it again. Lost forever. Okay. Looks like I'll have to leave whatever I thought I had there. I'm going to fasten that on there, I am. I'm going to fasten that onto there. There's so much stuff that I had that I always thought I'd never use. I think to myself, what would I do with that? You know, and you'd be thinking now, why did I buy that? And then over the years, there has been so many things that we can use in our craft work, in our crafting and our hobbies that we do. So many things. And here's me with the piece of washi tape, but I'm going to put it around there. Yeah, so there's so many things that we can make and do, and I don't know, it's just so great, I think. So everything that I've bought over the years, eventually I have used a bit of everything. You know? I'm 64 years old and I have a lot of things because I just do what I did before. I had all the stuff to do with knitting and crocheting and beading and all that sort of thing, and sewing clothes, and I had lace because I made all sorts of things. So therefore I had all sorts of stuff. And then when my mother, well, when I say that, I've had probably enough things to go along a wall, maybe full of things, like one bedroom wall, a sewing room wall. And then when my mother passed away, 6 years, I don't know where the 6 years went to, but 6 years ago, she had a room full of crafting stuff, and that's come to me, because I was the only one in the family, well, the only daughter, the other sister didn't want to do it. So I got things which I had 25 great big boxes out in the back veranda for a very long time, until I went through them and got rid of a lot of things. But she used to do doll making, so therefore she had ribbon and lace and beads and all the same things I did, which I couldn't get rid of a lot of it myself, because I thought, oh good, I'll use that one day myself. See, after a few years I went through it anyway. It sat out there for a while, but it was perfectly fine though, nothing happened to it. Now that looks pretty cute, doesn't it, in there? Anyway, so that was the reason why I do have a very big variety of things. So I have tried a lot of different crafts since I come on YouTube, because everybody's showing us how to do all these wonderful things. And I've also been and done a course in millinery because I've got a certificate in millinery, making hats. Don't like doing that now. I have one in needlecraft design and technology. Probably wouldn't think this sometimes, would you? And a few, you know, certificates in which I went for years doing these sort of courses. Also needlecraft skills teacher. So therefore I have acquired a lot of stuff in all different sorts of craft things. So the only thing I don't do is mosaic and pottery things, and I don't think I can paint. I have paints, but I don't think I can paint, and I don't think I'm a painter. I haven't really tried it too much. I don't want to upset myself. I know I can't do it very well. I'm not very good at drawing, so I can't paint, so I'm sure. Anyway, so while I was yattering on there, what did I do? I said that on there, didn't I? I said that's why I've achieved these things. But I never had anything to do with papercraft, right? Because I didn't do papercraft. And I started out, I probably told you this, I used to get the cards and cut them up, and that was my papers of Christmas cards and cards like that. I was cutting them up. And gradually, over the years, I have acquired bit after bit after bit. And if anybody starting out thinks I got too much, well, that's, you will too, won't they? You will too. You just, as soon as you see somebody with something, you go, oh, I've got to have that. Oh, I better buy one of those just in case I need it, you know, and that's what we do, and it's so much fun. It's so much fun, but then it can get untidy and messy, and then you've got to try and keep it clean, and, you know, some people are very well organised and have most beautiful places that they craft in, and I just have a messy place that I craft in, but I love it. There's no mess. It's all good stuff, all my good stuff. If I dropped that on the floor and there was somebody in the room and I'd go, don't touch that, that's my good thing. that to me is my good thing at the time, you know. Everything's a good thing to me. And anyway, so that's me having to carry on for the day. Suppose I better go, eh? And I will come back and show you, hopefully, in not too distant future, how this turned out, okay, before I put it on a book. All right, so thank you, everybody. So you can do this too, but if you understand what I said about taking this off here, because it doesn't matter what you put on there, that thing there's still going to be the biggest thing on the picture so far. It's starting to get slow. It's starting to get into it, but it's not. It isn't. It's just too... And it's best to look at the whole thing, okay? So thank you, everybody, for watching. And I hope you don't mind me raving on about stuff. Anyway, so I'll talk to you later. And thank you all to all my new subscribers. I really appreciate you. I love to read your comments. I don't get a chance to comment back in a lot of times. A lady asked me if I'd show her that beaded purse that I made, my knitted beaded purse that I did. Bead knitting. I did it with bead knitting, right? So I will find it and I will show you that. She wants to see it close up. I did a tutorial on how you go about making the thing, but I couldn't do one on, it takes too long, okay? But I have did a tutorial on a small section of how you do it. So if you can get a pattern, they're not hard to do, really. It's just a matter of a lot of patience. But anyway, when I find that, I'll put that up. I don't know if there's anything else, any other questions that I was asked. Sometimes I will message you and say, well, I've talked to you on Facebook about it or whatever. Can't think now what else there was, because I've been reading them, but I didn't get a chance to write anything down to come and do it. I was wondering if I can't remember now. Oh dear. Anyway, it'll be fine. I'll think of it later and I'll ask you next time. Alright? So thank you everybody for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.